Welcome back to part 2 of our Shaman deck. If you haven't somehow watched part 1, you'll be able to find a link to part 1 down in the description below. It's going well. It is going very well. Our early game and a lot of our cards like Forked Lightning, and basically only Forked Lightning, and Stormforged Axe, I guess, allow us to get some incredible value. Incredible. So, capitalizing on the strength of that, we managed to get value to the point that we can actually just steamroll opponents. As soon as we get to the higher end, we've got 2 Fire Elementals, and we've also got a Stormforge. We've got a Bolt of Fist Ogre, and we've got a Stormwind Champion. We've got basically really good high end as well. Stormy Savage, are you ready to be rocked? Rock me like a Herman Cain. I can't keep any of those. I can't. Some of them are real good. Can't keep them. Because the Mana Addict is actually real shit. Yeah, look at this. Guess what the Mana Addict would do against that? Hint, fuck all. Reinforce? Ooh. Ooh. I don't like when they make things. Oh, hit my face. Okay, so does not scare me. That's fine. Next turn is pretty clear. It's the turn that I've been setting up for a while. It's Unbound Elemental and then Lightning Bolt, the Zombie Chow. Pretty obvious. Now, he could attack this once with each of them, and that would be a real good idea. If he doesn't do that, he's a dummy. We probably lose right now. We can't get through the Deathlord Taunt, and even if we hex it, we can't develop any minions on the board. So we've lost, basically, this match. And no, that is not actually me. That's not me being a pessimist. He's getting incredible value out of the Demolisher, and out of the Deathlord, and the True Silver Champion is basically just backing them all up. There's no way that I can actually get back into this game. I don't think so. Repentance? Don't be repentance. It's never repentance.
Are you ready for this?
Oh, thank you for hitting the face constantly, by the way. That's actually the best option that it could be hitting, by the way. That's really good.
Reporting for duty.
I need to stop all of this damage that's happening. Okay. I'm gonna first roll the totem. Didn't work out. Then Forked Lightning. That was a pretty good result from Forked Lightning. I will use Lava Burst on this guy and attack.
Job's done.
Yeah, it was no sacrifice, okay.
Get down!
Oh, well. Oh, excellent. If we could just make it worse for me. So, I imagine Deathlord hits this, and then the Demolisher hits this. The River Crocolisk also hits that. That's assuming he doesn't have a Hammer of Wrath. Or a Consecrate.
I am the blade of the goddess.
Yeah. Okay, so he gets to keep his... Wow! No! Really? I do not think that was the correct play, sir. Oh, fucking course it did. Alright. This is the closest we could get to back in this game. It's the thing, he used a lot of really unconventional cards to actually get great effect. So, big up to him, man. Good work. Still don't want to have to beat you though. Is that just straight up lethal already? No, he is one off lethal. We might have this, guys. Just watch. He's one off lethal.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
Oh shit, is he actually drawing into lethal? No, he has lethal here. He just wanted to play that to be a Dickens.
Reporting for duty. Behold the might of...
I'm going to assume that that is a noble sacrifice. It was not. That was dumb. And this should be just straight up the end of the game, right? Right? Yes. Well played. He has lethal on board. He has way more than lethal on board. Look at that board. Look at my face. Not healthy. I find Deathlord either works out amazingly or no. Fuck no. And in that situation, it worked out amazingly. It protected a minion that was basically only valuable in the fact that it existed on the board. Yep. That worked out really well for him. That's all I can really say, unfortunately. We have some very good cards to deal with conventional openings, but unconventional openings, fuck that shit, man. We had to waste a goddamn lava burst. Ruiger! We've versed you before! Okay, what does this guy's deck have again? Oh shit, he's the guy that took us down to 1 health. Okay, so I throw away the Direwolf Alpha and I keep the other 2. Because I need to deal with your early plays. He has 2, at the very least 2 animal companions. Has a web spinner. Has a kill command. Yes, has a kill command in his deck. Has a deadly shot. That's really important to note as well. Has a deadly shot. No Unleash the Hounds. I don't think this guy had the Unleash the Hounds. I think it was the other hunter. What was his opening again? It was something stupid. Yeah, it was Worgen Infiltrator into Mad Scientist, which summoned a explosive trap, and he had another explosive trap that he played later. So he has secrets in his deck, and apparently all of them are explosive trap. Because he summoned a random secret from his deck, and it was an explosive trap, and he played one later, and it was an explosive trap. So I have to assume that he picked 2 explosive traps or 3 explosive traps, and that's it.
Greetings, friend. Greetings, traveler.
So the interesting thing is I actually have a pretty good response to his opening now. It would have been if he had if he had the Worgen Infiltrator in stealth, I could have dealt with it using the Forked Lightning. Coin Animal Companion, so what are we gonna... Mookla? I can kill Mookla! Oh, this is brilliant! So that is really aggressive. So props to doing it. It's real aggressive. But, now I have a pretty good one. Well, pretty good hand. I don't actually have a board at all. There's no reason for me to hit that with my face. I don't want him to have the Death Rattle triggered unnecessarily. Oh, Houndmaster! This guy has 2 Houndmasters in his deck. I should have hit it. He's gonna Houndmaster it because it's a natural turn 4 play. And then he's got 3 for the damage, kills it, I have to clear, and then I have to use Forked Lightning. Oh, that's really bad. Houndmaster. And I know he has 2 in his deck, because he played 2 of them against me. And I know he has the Savannah Highmane, or possibly drew the Savannah Highmane off the back of the Web Spinner, which is really lucky. Yeah, it's the Houndmaster. I knew it. Fucking knew it. Alright. Spell damage minion. Kind of. Spell damage? It's not spell damage. Look at me! I'm bleeding health. I can't do it anymore. I need to start using all of these for removal on basically anything that has more than 4 attack. Anything that has 3 often, maybe even. Okay. So I'm going to buff that so that when this hits the explosive trap, I can then go through there. Hopefully this is a taunt. End the game. End the game, end the turn. Yeah! Taunt City, bitch. He also has a Hunter's Mark in his deck and a Scavenging Hyena. I'm remembering more and more of the cards in his deck as well. Come on. Whatever play you make, if you summon a minion, I am going to Forked Lightning it. My ideal turn is he summons another minion. And then maybe a 2/3, and I used. No, he's not good. Was hoping to use Forked Lightning to clear jungle. If he hits my face with that, then I can still use Forked Lightning to clear both of them. And considering he's a hunter, he's more likely than anything else to hit my face. Or not! Hit no face. No face is being hit. Okay. Well, Forked Lightning kills this. I'll make that trade. Sorry. That's fine. Again, I still have 2 Forked Lightnings. Okay. I can Lava Burst that. I can Forked Lightning, AoE that. Looks like I'm going to be Lava Bursting it. So if I am using Lava Burst, I'm going to have to use a totem first, sorry. Just because of the way the mana worked out, I couldn't play the Darkscale Healer at the same time. And there's no reason to play any of these if I was going to be using the Lava Burst.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
So 2 Forked Lightnings will kill the Gnomish Inventor, plus probably whatever else is played. But I'm... I guess it depends if I get spell damage now. That was really efficient. That was very efficient. I'm glad to have this Hex in hand because it means that the Savannah Highmane is not going to be the game ender that it often is. So I have 10 damage that's currently apparent on the field.
To my side.
Okay. Probably the best thing that it could be for him. What else are you going to summon? Come on! Nothing else. We're full up. Fuck you. Alright.
Sometimes I forget things.
That's what I was hoping to do. Do I play safe or do I play aggressive? I think I need to play aggressive. Because if I play safe and I trade off the 4-3, I might just bleed. I might just bleed out before anything else can happen. Plus, I remember distinctly that he could not defeat a 1 health minion before. He had a lot of difficulty with defeating a 1 health minion. That's getting the oh, look at all of the hex that's about to happen. You're gonna pay your hex debt. Oh, that's the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my goddamn life. I'm feeling like this is a win. Come on! Ah, come on, don't keep me in suspense. There we go. That's actually really good. Okay, so it means I have to change my attacks. So now I will be still hexing this. And I guess that's the lowest amount of damage I can spend. Then I'm going to use the Dark Scale Healer to buff this to the point that I can make that trade. Okay, so I have lethal unless he has... Well, first off, this card can't be amazing because he didn't play it. That's basically how I'm going to say that. And it's a Spiteful Smith. We win. Well played. So yeah, it turned out to be really, really correct to play the aggressive game that we did. Oh, come on, just let us kill you! Die by our sword. Sword? No, right, we're using Dark Scale Healer. Yeah, magic of some sort. Of some vague description. 4-1. I did not expect to lose a match before my 4th. But luckily it was not too far before my 4th. So what did I say that I wanted to... I think I said that it was gonna go 6 wins. That was my, like... I would be surprised if it went less. I want to go 8, but it's going to go 6 at least. That's my prediction and my hopes and dreams right there. That's value right there, getting predictions and hopes and dreams all at the same time. Oh my god, look at the value. Element D. Really like that. Feral Spirit is good enough to keep in my opening hand. The rest of it needs to go back. What I really don't want to see is... This is Zombie Chow, by the way. Actually, Northshire Cleric. Anything with 3 health. Fuck. There's a lot of stuff that could screw me over. Northshire Cleric is screwing me over. Zombie Chow screws me over. That's a coin, so you're actually summoning something. 3-2?
Wanna blow something up?
That's really interesting for one very important reason. It just hit you 3 times in the face. Don't you feel like a dolt? No. It's really important for one reason. Oh my god. You're gonna make the attack? Heal? How slow do you want to play this? Because if he heals, Feral Spirit is amazing. If he plays a 3-2, then Forked Lightning is amazing. The ultimate thing is he can't stop me from getting a really good game. Really good start here. Except... if he plays Shattered Sun Cleric right now on this. Even then, I get to Forked Lightning and clear both, but it's still pretty valuable for him to be able to clear half of this. Okay. That's really unfortunate, because the Shattered Sun Cleric would be amazing right now. Summon a minion. I need to hope for a weenie minion. I needed something weenier. Okay, I need this to be Spell Damage Totem. Spell Damage Totem right now. Here we go. Spell damage totem, and go. That was really embarrassing. Heal it up, draw another card.
The frost wolves stand ready.
Oh my god. Spell damage totem, go. Are you kidding me? Hit it. That's the best I could do. Man. We're just flushing value down the toilet right now. Because he can constantly heal that back up, so it's not like I'm going to get the Fire Elemental to come out and actually affect it much. I need to wait a long time before the Fire Elemental can even come out. Yeah, alright, his late game is going to be crazy. We do not have this. I don't think we can win anymore. It would require me drawing... I don't know what I could draw to win this game. Because he already has 2 gigantic dudes on the field. I can't swing that, right? I do not have... You know, kill 2 gigantic dudes, right? I don't have that card. It's an amazing card. I don't have it. This is the closest I can do to that, right? And it's... He kills it with the Frostwolf. He kills it with the Frostwolf Warlord, and then he would maybe have to kill the reform of it with the Temple Enforcer. He probably heals the Frostwolf Warlord after that, and he ends up with a 6-5. Or he just attacks the face. That's fine as well. I might be able to get back in it if he attacks the face again. It will be Azure Drake into Defender of Argus.
I wonder.
Face? Could I offer you some face, sir? You have to go for it. Really? What do you have? Freeze. That's actually really big. Him having freeze.
My shield for Argus.
So it looks like he at the very least gets 6 damage through. With a silence, he wins the game. With a Shadow of Death, he wins the game. With basically any other card, wins the game. Oh, okay, so he has Mind Blast. Yeah.
Well played.
It's the only reason to do the heal to me without having like a Arcanine Soul Priest on board. I am very surprised to be going 4-2 right now. The opening was not there for us there. It was not there. The first 3 games, we won very, very convincingly off the strength of our opening when our opponent has a strong or, you know, kind of odd opening. Especially when they play, like, minions with 3 health, which avoid Fork Lightning. We really lose a lot.
Thrall versus
It's just something to consider.
Watch your...
I'm not really sure there's anything I could do about it. It's just something to consider. All of them have to go back because I need an earlier play. Ugh. The thing is, this deck is full of early plays, so I know they're there. They're just hiding from me.
Greetings, friend.
The pleasure is mine.
Okay. So if this is the 1-1, he kills it with a dagger. Okay, so it is not the 1-1. I think my dream draw would... No, not that. I was thinking Direwolf Alpha, and then he attacks the... No, apparently not. See, I really want to play slow, but... we just don't have the tempo. I think it's because of the weakness of our 3s and 4s. I think that's a big part of it. Also, if he floods the board, we don't have Lightning Storm, right? So we don't really have any big swing to get back in the game. Do I Lava Burst a Razorfen Hunter? I can't bring myself to do that. I'm just gonna have to hope that the Spectral Knight is really, really powerful when he comes out onto the board. As in, he has no way to deal with it. I'm glad that he's using a lot of hero powers and not doing much else. It's a little heartening. Yeah, sure. So the Spectral Knight goes out because he can't sap it and he can't backstab it. He can't, especially since he just hit 5 mana, he cannot assassinate it. And that's really powerful. He's likely to try and keep one of the 3 health minions alive, and that's what I'm relying on, so that the Fire Elemental comes out, kills the 3 health minion, and swings the board.
I wonder.
If he re-daggers first, he's definitely going for a Deadly Poison. But would he have played a Bloodsail Raider if he knew he had a Deadly Poison in hand?
Enter the shadows.
What?
Mistakes were made.
He was trying to combo. Was he trying to combo and eviscerate?
This is our town, scrub.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man.
Choose soon.
Oh, yay. Bloodsail Raider is still alive. I might just lose right now. Is that how this is gonna happen? I need to remove as much stuff as possible. I think I can't play the Fire Elemental, because if I play the Fire Elemental, I clear the Bloodsail Raider, I clear the Master of Disguise, and then he has a total of 10 damage, including his Dagger Mastery, which means that I die to Eviscerate. Lightning Bolt, Lava Burst, attack.
I wonder.
Yeah. I hate that I have to do this. I really think that is my only chance. So instead of developing a stronger board, I've basically fucked myself for next turn. If I had a Lightning Storm, by the way, that would not have been a problem. It would have been a solution. It would have been the easiest shit ever. But I need him to slow his roll. It's a total of 5 damage available right now. Dagger will give him 6. Combo out and Eviscerate gives him a total of 10.
So many options.
We are still outside of that lethal range. Unless he has a Deadly Poison. I believe he does have an Eviscerate. Because he was trying to combo something with 2 mana out and target this dude. Basically this dude, yeah. I now need Taunt or I lose. And the only 3 mana taunt I have in this deck is the Feral Spirits or Totemic Core. And that's the end of our game. God damn it! Really? 4 wins with this deck? I could have sworn it was going to go much better than that. That's really unfortunate. Come to think of it, some of our early plays were really weak as well, but... Oh well. What are we going to call it? It's something Overload, right? It's got to be related to the Overload mechanic, considering how much of that we drafted. There's spell damage in there as well. Spell Overload? Have we used Spell Overload before? You know what? I'm gonna call it Spell Overload, unless we've used Spell Overload before, in which case, you'll be able to read the fucking title if you're literate. If you're not literate, I'm sorry. That was a really insensitive thing to have just said. I apologize. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Hearthstone Arena. The name of the deck has been Spell Overload. Our early game worked out, and when it worked out, it worked out, and when it didn't work out... Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like. It does help me get my content out to new people. There's also a playlist down in the description below. Number of playlists down in the description below, actually, if you want to watch any of my other Hearthstone content. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself, and we'll see you next time.